Hello, welcome to Paul's Take, and today we're going to talk about the future. See what I'm doing right now? I am driving hands-free. That's right. The future is hands-free driving. Oh, wait a minute. This car is not a hands-free driving car. What in the world? Well, anyways. But in the future, it will all be, or mostly all be, self-driving cars. Apparently, all these manufacturers are spending billions of dollars in research and development for self-driving cars. But it goes beyond self-driving cars. Owning a car could be a thing of the past. In the future, they're betting on people not even wanting their own car at all. And just basically using like Uber, but like self-driving Uber cars. If you want a car, if you need a ride, just get on your phone and hail a car, and it comes to you and picks you up and takes you where you want to go. Now, to me, it seems odd because I've been around, when cars are cool. When we were young, cars were cool. When you were young, you wanted to buy a car, take your girl out, go cruise the strip, and you hang out in your car, go to the drive-in theater. Car was the place to be. That was your freedom. But apparently these new kids, a lot of them don't want to drive at all. They'd rather just Uber it. And if they could, if self-driving cars are even more efficient, they'll be cheaper because you're not paying for a person, all they're paying is for a car. And the companies, I guess they figure they can make more money that way because you'll always need a car, and if they have self-driving cars, they'll get the revenue for that. I don't know. Something like that. But they're saying it would be cheaper to use a self-driving car than to own your own vehicle. I don't know. It's going to be a hard pill for me. I can kind of see it, though. I can see it. If I lived in, like, say, New York or another major city where parking was terrible, like San Francisco. Even LA is kind of broad. And they're still parking pretty easily in most areas. I mean, you might have to find a spot, but maybe LA. I don't know a lot of other cities, but if you live in a dense population where parking is difficult, and you got to pay for parking, and you got to pay for your car, you got to pay for insurance, you pay for gas, you pay for maintenance, maybe it would be less of a headache if you just don't have to worry about any of that. All you do, get on your app and say, I need a ride, and it comes to you. Don't have to worry about insurance, accidents, if it's a mess up your driving record, anything. Now, I like driving. Like I said, I do like driving. So it would seem like a hard, if I had to give up my car and just have to wait outside in the rain or something, or in the cold, or in the heat. But I guess you wouldn't come out till the car was there. So I guess it could work. I guess it's logical. It makes sense. You would, if everybody, let's just say if 100% of people used or didn't have a car and just used a self-driving Uber type car, you would need parking spaces. You would have a lot more land available because you wouldn't need, I guess the cars would have to park somewhere when they're not being used, but for the most part, people would be sharing a vehicle versus everybody having their own vehicle. So actually, there'd be less vehicles, not on the road per se, but less vehicles in existence because everybody was sharing a vehicle. I don't know. I like having my own vehicle, and where I live now is too broad, it's too spread out, and I would not, as of right now, give it away. The freedom of having my car waiting for me when I'm ready. So, I don't know. I like driving too. I don't know if I trust. I don't mind if everybody else is on a self-driving car and I'm the only one that's driving. Probably be safer for me, but I don't know. Maybe. One thing also, with the cars are self-driving, they will all be linked together in like this cloud-based knowledge, I guess, or programmed. So they can, all the vehicles will be talking to each other, so that means they can actually drive much closer to each other because a vehicle is not going to do a sudden stop, and if it does, everybody else will instantaneously know it and stop as well. So you don't have to worry about that reaction time. Like if all of a sudden a deer came out of nowhere and hit your car, when you stop, all the other ones will stop at the same time. There's no reflex. There's no, like I said, no reaction time needed. So I can see, the only thing to me is, when is there not glitches in anything? There's always glitches in everything. There's no perfect systems of anything. You know what I'm talking about? There's always going to be glitches. So if it's human made, I mean, it's got to be, the system's got to be so redundant, I guess the word is, or have like multiple systems. I don't know. I don't know. It'll probably be safe. It'll probably be reliable. It'll probably be cheaper. I might maybe have a little bit of both. Like you have one car, like this car here is paid for. I don't know anything on it. It's 4-cylinder Toyota motor. It's reliable. I could use this when I need my car on the fly, or if I want to keep the miles off it, and it made sense, I could always hail a car. I can see myself doing that more so than just giving up my car altogether. I still want my car. I still want it. All right, well, that's all for now. What do you think? Can you give up your car completely? I don't know. Thanks for watching Paul's Take.